Happy Monday, everyone. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Josh Green, Justin Holiday out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Wood in at the 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Morris passes to George. The 3 ball. He's off on that one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Doncic left side. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Launches it. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Zubac passes to Leonard. The 3 is up. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Wood. And he buries his first look.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's man. Leonard outside. Morris left side. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Doncic. And a missed layup. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Leonard. To the wing, right side. Here's man. The kick out to Morris. Zubac's with it. It's stolen by Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. On the wing, Holiday. George defending. Clock at 4. Back to Holiday. Got a hand on it. Leonard outside. There's the drive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Holiday. Takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Zubac. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Holiday. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Stripped away. Doncic outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Now here's George. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Morris on the wing. Pass to Mann. Back to George. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books. And it's... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Mann in at point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Doncic outside. With the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, here's Green. Doncic outside. Pass to Holiday. Left side, Green. Just 5 to shoot. That three's off the mark. The Clippers trail. The kick out to Morris. Now here's Zubac. Leonard passes to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
On the wing, Holiday. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Leonard for 3. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. The 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Morris finds Leonard. Fires top of the key. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to George. Releases. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic with it. He has 6. Now Wood. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Morris. Holiday against George. Morris outside. Pass to man. Back to Morris. Leonard for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Wood. Uses the glass on the layup. Wood's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Leonard outside. Pass to man. George outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Mavericks leading.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And here is Green. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here's Doncic outside. It doesn't go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
Your Clippers, 10. The Mavericks, 14.
Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies!
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, the Clippers shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
On the court right now for Dallas. Tim Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hardy in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Off with the layup. And it's the Clippers ball. Trailing by 2. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Hardy, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. This for the tie! And the basket by Highland. And that'll tie this game up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And the basket is good.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Irving. Now here's Gordon. Here's Highland. And it's blocked by Irving. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Kleber left side. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, had a nice open look right there. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Knocks it down from distance.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch, he is ready to rise and fire.
Outside Irving, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Here's Highland. Here's the three. Offensive board. Plumlee. Gordon, the pass to Powell. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Irving. Pass to Kleba. Outside Irving. 4-3. And they get it back. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Throws good. McGee. And both free throws good for McGee. Here's Highland. Gordon outside. To the paint. McGee with a steal.
LA foul. Bones Highland. First personal foul.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
And that's an intentional foul.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Now here's Irving. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
And George launches it from deep. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep, here's Doncic. That one no good. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Zubac passes to George. Sinks the tray.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. 3 on the clock. Bullock's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Doncic against Westbrook. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Doncic passes to Wood. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard for three. Hits the three-pointer.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's Doncic with a drive, and there's a whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
the previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Pass to Bullock. Westbrook against Doncic. Outside for Irving. There's the block. Morris passes to Westbrook. Back to Morris. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a three-point Dallas lead.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Irving with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Green, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. This one for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic against George. Outside for Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. George outside. Morris finds George to take the lead. To the inside to tie it up. Morris can't hit.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
It's Bullock on the wing, guarded by Morris. Here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Bullock puts it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doncic up top, pounded by Westbrook. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. From the arc. And right on target. That was good. And now a 6-point Dallas lead.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
They grab their own miss. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Leonard for three. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Kicks it to Doncic. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
if their performance matches their looks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Sacramento starting 5. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. High post, Zubac. 6 to shoot. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Second team foul.
Here's man, guarded by Fox. Murray against George. Here's Morris.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
Leonard attacking. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Herter. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. 3 on 3. The pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. There's the dish to George. Morris passes to George. Back to Morris. Knocked loose. Leaps for it. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Herter. The kick out to Fox. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with SuperLu for just a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, David, thanks. Murray dishes to Fox. To stop the drought. Again, the miss by the Kings. Clippers leading by 4. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Here's man after the basket by Sabonis. The shot's good.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Murray outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Fox. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Barnes finds Murray. To the left wing. Fox passes to Barnes. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Here's man, right side George. Outside Leonard. Out to the wing. Man passes to Morris. There's the three. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Barnes. Here's Herter. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Morris against Murray. Morris kicks to George. Passes it to Man. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers.
And your Clippers, Houston team. Please welcome to the floor.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Barnes left side. Fox deciding where to go with it. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Clippers leading by 5. Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Takes it inside. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Now, here is Morris. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Barnes dishes to Fox. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by George. To the middle. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Now Leonard, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
2 minutes remaining.
Zubac finds Leonard for the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 9. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
man. He's defended by Herder. Leonard looking over the floor. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Herder. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
It's stolen by Morris. It's 2-on-1, and here they go. And George kicks to Zubats. Here's man. Outside for George. Leonard against Murray. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. They get it back. And there's the pass to man. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to George. Back to Morris. For 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 point. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
Your Clippers, 24. The Kings, 11.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game, great performance by Marcus Morris.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's man in at the point. It's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here's Highland. Outside Gordon. It's Powell on the wing from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Here's Monk. Here's Lyles. At the top of the key, Len. Batum with the steal. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. On the wing, Batum. Fires from deep. Passes it to Highland. From past the arc. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Highland's got his first points of the night. Now, here's Monk, defended by Gordon. Here's Len. Plumlee with some nice D.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Powell. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so here are the Clippers. The Kings getting the bucket. Plumlee, the pass to Powell. The tray. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside, Batum. Goes up again. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing. Tries again. Here's Plumlee. Tries yet again. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Highland after the Kings pick up 2.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Powell. Rejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
But no one around him. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 14. Batum dishes to Plumlee. Back to Batum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Mitchell kicks to Lyles. Back to Mitchell. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Batum passes to Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell for 3. He goes up again. Batum wide open. He fouls. Sinks the three-pointer. Batum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell kicks to Davis. Here's the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And Murray's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 17. Fox inside the line. Herter. There's Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First personal foul.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside, Fox. And they'll get another chance.
When he doesn't rack up a lot of blocks, Plumlee is still active on the defensive end to throw off.
And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for them. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3. A 3 from Leonard. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 17. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, so critical for Fox to get the attention of the defense in this way. He's got to make them fear him.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. George passes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Morris, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Clippers leading by 13. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in the fourth. Here's Zubac. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Murray finds Fox. Sabonis with the ball. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sabonis, the pass to Fox, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Mann. He's defended by Herter. Pass to Mann. Out to Morris. The shot misses. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trail by 11. Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Goes up on the wing. Bullseye. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, just helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And the pass to Mann. He kicks to Leonard. Can they get it? Good D by Barnes. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Leonard against Barnes. Leonard kicks to Morris. Back to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Inside. And Morris throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Kings.
Outside, Fox. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Fox. George passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. So what a great option he gives them on every possession.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morris outside from deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Mann passes to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. The Clippers rebound.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
So Los Angeles takes the win. I'm confident. All right, David, great job. To the best kid of the
Oh, say does.
This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Dallas. Now Doncic kicks it to Powell. Shoots it up. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the King. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Here's Holiday. The Kings getting the bucket. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Fox kicks to Murray. Back to Fox. The shot comes out. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic with it. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Sabonis. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Barnes passes to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Herter. Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. Murray outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
And it's denied by Fox. Puts up a 3. Up again. And Murray with the second chance points.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3, the revenge triple.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get it again. Here's Powell. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Barnes passes to Fox. Passes to Herter. There's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And they're scoring pretty well as we can. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Reggie Bullock, also Dwight Powell out there. Doncic out there with Green, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Now Holiday following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, and Holiday throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The kick out to Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Powell. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Herter finds Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic dishes to Holiday. Doncic against Fox. And it's Doncic missing. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And the strength of Barnes right there helps him in a big way. I mean, even when he gets hit, he powers his way through it.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Herter's got 6 points.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Doncic kicks to Green. And Holiday has it in the corner. Green the pass to Holiday. Doncic outside. There's the pick. Pass to Bullock. Poke loose to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray scanning the floor. 1:24 left here in the second. Good on the three-point shot. Herter's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Sacramento.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for him.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Murray. There's the pass to Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. Bullock with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Sacramento with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Murray. Barnes passes to Fox. Yes, that goes in. Fox has got 12 in the game.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. Sabonis kicks to Herter. Dishes to Barnes. Lets the three fly, and no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Mavericks 19, the Kings 34.
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for the Kings. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Davis is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Irving. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Irving passes to Hardy. Back to Irving. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Len's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 15. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
For three, Mitchell sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
A terrific move by Irving to score.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Down low, here's Len. Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where
the previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Len. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild, to their credit. They want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
2 minutes remaining.
From the arc, he was looking for Lyles and finds him. Monk kicks to Mitchell. Monk dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Len. And stolen by Irving. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Mitchell passes to Lyles. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Stolen by McGee. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Lyles. And that one hits back iron.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
A nice shot by Irving.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Mitchell kicks to Davis. Lyles against Kleba. And there it is for him. And the Kings lead by 11. The Mavericks have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Mitchell against Irving. For 3. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. A different look for Dallas. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. Outside, Fox. There's 21 seconds left in the third.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Doncic against Fox. Irving passes to Doncic. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fox from outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving it, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Mavericks with the rebound. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Doncic finds Green, and Green slams it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Bullock missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Makes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 7.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Kings leading now by 6. Now, here's Fox. Herder passes to Sabonis. Crafty move. He lays it in. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Doncic against Fox. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Irving looking for an opening. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Herter gets it to go.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jump.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
On its way from Irving for two. Doncic kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Murray outside. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Herter. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Herter. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Bullock. The wide open look here for Fox. Connects from three-point range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And in the to the best
matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now here's Doncic. Powell outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Here's Dallas now.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by George. Irving against Leonard. Clock at 6. Outside for Irving. Over Westbrook. Irving, no good. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Tries the spin move. Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Powell. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard with the ball. Irving picks him up. Leonard passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Beautiful executed play. Kawhi Leonard makes the right read, wheeling and dealing.
Here's Doncic. And George with some nice D. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's George on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. From behind the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Bullock. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. That's tipped. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Leonard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
For your D-Town crew.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Irving. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. 1:14 left in the first. Kicks it to Doncic. Will it go? And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Doncic against George. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. Deflected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Westbrook. Morris outside. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. It's stolen by Doncic. In transition. Here they come. No good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving. Pass to Kleber. Lets it fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's George. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Now Leonard. Bullock puts it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. Launches a 3. Clippers keep it alive. For 3, Westbrook. And they recover it. Morris passes to Westbrook. Leonard for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Now here's Doncic. The shot no good. Ooh, nice D from George. Westbrook finds Morris. Back to Westbrook. Leonard left side. George outside. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Westbrook. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. George's shot is good.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Doncic against George. Out to Kleber. On the wing, Irving. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Doncic outside. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Powell. Kleber, right side. The three hits the trifecta. Kleber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Doncic against Westbrook. The three, George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Takes a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Morris finds Westbrook. Nice shot by Morris. Morris has gotten his second bucket of the game.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. He goes up, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
16. The Clippers, 24.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Hardy. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Clock is at 3, and it's Hardaway on the take.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Wow, that's good.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Hardy. Lays it up and banks it in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Highland. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bertans checked in for Dallas. Holiday comes in for Ntilikina. Pass to Highland. Powell against Hardaway. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Holiday. Down low. It's tipped. Powell with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And it's the Clippers on the break. Batum. Pass to Powell. Gordon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Plumlee, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Right side, Holiday. Pass to McGee. The double clutch. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
First personal foul.
Free throw's good. McGee.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Great open look there. And the Clippers lead by 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
To the wing on the left. Hardaway on the wing. Into the lane. Outside Holiday. Back to McGee. Second chance effort. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Powell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Batum. George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. To the middle, Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, fans, I need to hear you get loud right now for your defense.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Timeout for the Clippers.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Let's hear it one more time for your favorite team, your
51 seconds left in the third quarter. George for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Powell finds Doncic from the wing. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Pass to Leonard. 24 seconds left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Leonard's got 10 points.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. He gets it off. Oh, and
He hits it at the buzzer.
Make no mistake.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
Back to Westbrook. Here's George. Here's Zubats. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Doncic. That one goes in.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here he goes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak pick.
Doncic outside. It's Bullock on the wing. On the wing, Irving. To tie it up. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Pass to Zubats. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook slams it home.
Delivering when it matters the most. These are the moments Russ lives for. He wants to be the guy taking the big shots.
Doncic. And it's blocked. Morris down low. Working on Powell. Morris can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's McGee. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Left side, Irving. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George. 1:07 left in the fourth. Here's Westbrook, and it's blocked by Irving.
How about that? I mean, if Irving's blocking shots, that's a great sign for this team.
It's Bullock on the wing. Outside Irving. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's George. Back to Leonard. There's the three. Called in by McGee. And foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks on offense. 2-point game. And here's Doncic outside. And he drills the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Leonard with the ball. Pass to George. They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is up. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
To the best kid.
Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Barnes.
Wow, what a creative display by Harrison Barnes. In your face. Take that.
And here's Westbrook. Outside, George. A leaner. And he knocks down the jumper.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
Fox with it. Murray outside. Now Herter fires for three and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Herter. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fox passes to Herter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Now, here's George. Out to Morris. Outside Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, Morris, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Fox to the inside. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Murray. Outside Sabonis. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Westbrook finds Zubac. George against Barnes. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Leonard against Barnes. Out to Morris. Right side left. And he drives in and finished off by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Now, here's Fox. Westbrook with the block. George looking over the floor. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Herter. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Clippers leading by 3. Outside Westbrook. Going inside and finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My Goodness gracious, Russell.
Three-pointer, Fox buries it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Morris with the screen for George. Hangs. And he lays it up and in. George has got 8 points.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Westbrook against Fox.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Westbrook. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Leonard, that's for 2. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles.
Fans, please get a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2 for the Clippers organization, GA. What do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Leonard. Morris with a screen on Barnes. Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Fox dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now the pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Outside Leonard. He kicks it to George. And it's George finishing it off.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Fox against Westbrook. Outside for Murray. Three-pointer, Fox. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murray.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Now, here is George. 10 points for him. Sabonis grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Mann's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Mann. He's defended by Herter. George. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Leonard finds George. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Mann passes to George. Morris outside. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Barnes. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Murray kicks to Fox. Launches a three. Murray, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Right side, Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Man, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Fox. Murray, the pass to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Sabonis.
That gives you some sense of Domas's strength right there. Sabonis with some contact. Yes, sir.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Good D by Barnes. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi.
All right, David, thank you. And
Your Kings, 20. The Clippers, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Davis is out there with Lyons. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Here's Highland. Comes up empty down low. On the wing, Mitchell. Davis kicks to Lyles. On the wing, Monk. Passes it to Davis. Powell with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Batum. The shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star. Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Monk, the pass to Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Back to Batum. Kicks it to Powell. It's hauled in by Lyles.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Highland passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Monk following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Outside Gordon. Inside Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Monk dishes to Len. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Miles inside. It's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
.135 left to play here in the third. Here's Gordon. And foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under a
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Monk, the pass to Mitchell. Davis kicks to Mitchell. He dishes it to Land. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Sacramento gets it back. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Monk, the pass to Mitchell. Davis dishes to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball moving coaches love to see.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. That's the foul. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Outside, Fox. Herter finds Fox. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. It's Powell with the drive. And that one drops. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Three-pointer, Fox. Push up that time, not on target. Here's Batum, and the layup falls.
Nicholas Batum.
And it's a 9-point Clipper lead, and so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And it's George missing. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Herter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. With the shot. Westbrook, no good. The Kings shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Barnes passes to Herter. Leonard kicks to Morris. Back to Leonard. Spins. Out to Morris. The three. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, George. Over Fox. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Sabonis' screen on Westbrook. Here's Murray. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Herter finds Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
Westbrook against Barnes. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6. From the corner. Here's Zubac. And here's George for 3. It's the three-point bomb. And the Clippers lead by 14.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Barnes kicks to Herter. Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Leonard looking over the floor. To the paint. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. On deep. Another miss by Leonard.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George dishes to Westbrook. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. For the 3. And it doesn't even draw iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A three-pointer is right on target.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here is George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
That's it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Assist.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. So Dallas will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. We've got Green, Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. Doncic passes to Irving. And he comes up with a bucket. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And here's Doncic outside. Bullock banked it in off the glass.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Outside Murray. It's Barnes on the wing. Green covering. No good on the 3. Irving against Herder. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Fox, the pass to Herder. The 3 is up. Fox outside. Jacks up a 3. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doncic up top, defended by Murray. Releases. Barnes with the rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K. Learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
The try by Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And now the Mavs on the run. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Powell with it. Defended by Murray. Goes back up. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires from deep. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And there's the drive. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Give him 8 points now. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up. His dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Fox finds Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Outside Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Herder. Inside. Murray, shot is good.
Well, Herder is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
Pass to Bullock. Herder against Irving. Driving in. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fox outside. Murray from outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Doncic's shot is good.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Sabonis, such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. Very good passer, and he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
Green finds Doncic. Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Fox. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Sabonis, left side. Pass to Herder. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Herder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Outside Irving. Doncic against Barnes. Another 3 for Dallas. And how about the impact that Sabonis has had thus far, Brent?
Well, the reliability, BA, is down there on the glass and doing the dirty work, trying to grab those boards and get some scrappy points in the paint. That's what Sabonis is all about. So he's got the entire package as an inside player.
Now here's Irving. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. To the middle. Here's Green. Outside for Irving. Second chance shot. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
And Sacramento has possession. Now here's Fox. Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Murray from deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Sacramento.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade, what do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
First personal foul.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
Kyrie is such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want a break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. And Sacramento has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Outside for Irving. On the take. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up.
With the score, your Kings 19, the Mavericks 34.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Terrence Davis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Lynn in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Mitchell to the inside. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Holiday. Pass to Hardy. Shakes him. Rebounded by Lyles. And it's Sacramento's ball. 17-point game. Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Your Kings. Terrence Davis. 2.
Both free throws good from Davis. About a minute played here in the second half. Mitchell against Holiday to the paint. Here's Hardy. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Monk. Kleba with a steal. Outside Holiday. Out to the wing. Pass to Hardy. Kleba, screen on Mitchell for 3. Hardy. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Lyles. He's checked by Kleba. And it's Lyles missing. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Hardaway going inside.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Down low. Here's Lyles. Up and in on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Holiday against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Monk with a steal. Davis, the pass to Monk. Back to Davis. Here's Lyles. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
It's been all Mavericks. Outside Holiday. Pass to Hardy. Spins.
Oh, man,
just gets
packing
you
down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Here's Hardy. Outside Holiday. To the right side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Sacramento shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Monk. Pass to Lynn. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Lynn, that big, that close. Easy bucket.
And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
Tipped!
While putting the wingspan to great use, Lynn throws that one away.
Monk passes to Mitchell. Here's Lyles. And he can't get that one. 44 seconds left in the third. Holiday against Mitchell. Over to the wing. Here's Hardy. Just 5 to shoot. Kleba outside. Takes it inside. It's tipped. Blocked again. And he recovers it. Here's Hardy. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Monk with it. Pass to Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For your Kings.
And he's good on the second. And Doncic puts up a deep 3.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Doncic after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Irving. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving can carry a full boat offensively, but his scoring tonight has been next level.
Fox for 3. Here's Sabonis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Irving. On the take. Oh, a special move before that shot. Irving's got 20.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Doncic against Barnes. Crosses over. Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it in there. He's got 22.
Well, not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor. Kyrie, a master of finishing after contact.
Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Irving. Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Sabonis finds Barnes. Murray for 3. Barnes in the post, working on Green. Barnes, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Fox. Powell. Rebound by the Kings.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray. They get it back. Sabonis misses the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dallas is shooting 55% for the game so far. Barnes against Doncic. Tries the spin move. Irving, the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Irving goes in. Blocked!
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
And Sacramento shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Herter. Sacramento again missing. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Irving. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Goes up again. Count it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic, no good. Outside Murray. From deep. Powell pulls it in. Now Irving. Pass to Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.